we become supremely fierce, and we can actually learn from to stop listening to the heart. And actually you look in sometimes, to be honest, like to be successful within this matrix, within the physical world, or the perception of this physical world, to be supremely successful, you kind of have to be brutally raw. And the heart wants balance. It wants you to take this world in a sense of truth and love. And, when we are planting seeds of success in our minds, we can grow so deep into the sense of success that we lose connection to our hearts. And once we lose the connection with our heart, we are left with the essence of disconnection of the heart. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is because once we can justify within ourselves that sustainable seeds of happiness are planted within the heart. Why are they planted within the heart? Because within the heart's awareness has trust, truth, love, justice, dignity, and loyalty. Within planting seeds in the mind is only resonating with the construction within the physical world. And within this physical world doesn't exist sustainable love. It exists chaos. Within the construction of this world exists chaos. It doesn't exist love, and it doesn't exist. We are the love existing within this world. Yet, if we are only planting seeds of success, we're going at this world with successful thoughts rather than thoughts that will actually lead us to a sustainable connection within our hearts. It's a little bit blurry. Let me wrap it into this. Once we can plant seeds from our hearts that will trust in the growing of love, happiness, dignity, we will understand that in life we have to take sacrifices within the physical world to continue to grow and sustain this love. Now, they're not going to look like sacrifices to our hearts, because we know in our hearts that we're growing truth, love, dignity, respect, and loyalty to our hearts. But to the physical mind, we will look like we might be being weak or being like not rationally thinking, like, oh, we can be better off for doing this, because the mind's very rational. The mind will say, no, we can earn more money, we can do this, blah, 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 blah. But in the long run, the mind will end up realizing, going so far down the path of success, that it will realize, oh, where's the love? Have all the success in the world, have all the money in the world, but realize it's just gone out in the middle of nowhere. Why? Because the construction of this world goes nowhere. You can have all the success in the world, but the day that you die, depending on the amount of love you manifest within this life, represents your love within the next life. So you manifest all the money in the world within this life and see where that gets you in the next life, within the next perception of reality. Now, we might not perceive reality in the next life, but what we do perceive is our own existence within itself, our own awareness of truth within ourselves, our manifestations of love. We are the manifestation of love. So depending on how we manifest within this life will represent the manifestation of existence within the next moment, within this moment of ourselves. The moment never goes anywhere. It always stays the same. So when we're running away from our hearts, we're running with our minds away from our hearts. It's chaos. And we're taught that this is success. Come on, people, we need to wake up. Now, don't just run away with your hearts and say, okay, well, you can if you want, but we look at these people as like outcasts of society. Like they just, it's not necessary to bring balance within the heart, the mind combined, loving with truth and rational thinking is essentially the next power for humanity.